Lesson 36, Present Perfect Tense. This lesson introduces the following verb forms. Present perfect tense. You use the perfect tenses to say when an action happened or will happen in relation to another action or time. You use the present perfect tense to say that an action happened at an indefinite time in the past. For this lesson, follow along with me as I say the key words for lesson 36. Nouns: air,
Air.
accident,
Accent.
attention,
Attention.
damage,
Damage.
experience,
Experience.
expert,
Expert.
fruit,
Fruit.
kind,
Kind.
opportunity,
Opportunity.
plan,
Plan.
power,
Power.
problem,
Problem.
ring.
Ring.
Adjectives: left,
Left.
right.
Right.
Adverbs: soon,
Soon.
often.
Often.
In this lesson, we introduce 4 uncountable nouns: air, attention, fruit, power. Singular: air.
Air.
Plural: air has no plural form.
Air.
Accident,
Accident.
accidents.
Accident.
Attention,
Attention.
attention has no plural form.
Attention.
Damage,
Damage.
damages.
Damages.
Experience,
Experience.
experiences.
Experiences.
Expert,
Expert.
experts.
Experts.
Fruit,
Fruit.
fruit has no plural form.
Fruit.
Kind,
Kind.
kinds.
Kinds.
Opportunity,
Opportunity.
opportunities.
Opportunities.
Plan,
Plan.
plans.
Plans.
Power,
Power.
power has no plural form.
Power.
Problem,
Problem.
problems.
Problems.
Ring,
Ring.
rings.
Rings.
Now let's talk about verbs in the present perfect tense. In previous lessons, you learned the present, past, future, and progressive tenses of the verbs in our system. English verbs also have perfect tenses. You use the perfect tenses to say when an action happened or will happen in relation to another action or time. This lesson introduces the present perfect tense. In a previous lesson, you learned the past tense of verbs to say that an action happened in the past. An example: I called him many times yesterday.
I called him many times
You use the
yesterday.
present perfect tense to say that an action happened at an indefinite time in the past. Example: I have called her many times.
I have called her many
You cannot
times.
use the present perfect tense with words that express definite times, such as the following word, yesterday. Previously, you learned the following verb, have. You use this verb as an auxiliary verb in the present perfect tense. To form the present perfect tense of a verb, you use the auxiliary verb before the past participle form of the verb. For regular verbs, past participle form is the same as the past tense form. An example: have called. The auxiliary verb changes form to agree with the subject. Couple of examples: I have called her many times, and he has called her many times.
I have called her many
There are
times.
no rules for
He
how
has
to
called
form the
her
past
many
participle
times.
of irregular verbs. Each irregular verb is different from all others. You have to memorize the irregular forms of each verb. Follow along with me as I say the following past participles of the irregular verbs using the auxiliary verbs have and has.
Have. Has.
Auxiliary verb: have,
Have. Has.
base form: be.
Be.
Past participle: been.
Been.
Have been.
Have been.
Has been.
Has been.
Call.
Called.
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 Have called.
Have called.
Has called.
Has called.
Come.
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 Have come.
Have come.
Has come.
Has come.
Do.
Do.
Done.
Done.
Have done.
Have done.
Has done.
Has done.
Get.
Get.
Gotten.
Gotten.
Have gotten.
Have gotten.
Has gotten.
Has gotten.
Go.
Go.
Gone.
Gone.
Have gone.
Have gone.
Has gone.
Has gone.
Give.
Give.
Given.
Given.
Have given.
Have given.
Has given.
Has given.
Have.
Have.
Had.
Had.
Have had.
Have had.
Has had.
Has had.
Keep.
Keep.
Kept.
Kept.
Have kept.
Have kept.
Has kept.
Has kept.
Let.
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 Have let.
Have let.
Has let.
Has let.
Make.
Make.
Made.
Made.
Have made.
Have made.
Has made.
Has made.
Need.
Need.
Needed.
Needed.
Have needed.
Have needed.
Has needed.
Has needed.
Put.
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 Have put.
Have put.
Has put.
Has put.
Say.
Say.
Said.
Said.
Have said.
Have said.
Has said.
Has said.
See.
See.
Seen.
Seen.
Have seen.
Have seen.
Has seen.
Has seen.
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 Seemed.
Seemed.
Have seen.
Have seemed.
Has seemed.
Has seemed.
Send.
Send.
Sent.
Sent.
Have sent.
Have sent.
Has sent.
Has sent.
Take.
Take.
Taken.
Taken.
Have taken.
Have taken.
Has taken.
Has taken.
Want.
Want.
Wanted.
Wanted.
Have wanted.
Have wanted.
Has wanted.
Has wanted.
In this lesson, we will introduce two new adverbs. Often means
Often.
many times. Example, I have often
said that I would
opportunities.
give you other opportunities.
Soon means in the
Soon.
near future. Example, we have made
plans to see you soon.
Practice with me as I say the following sentences. Have you ever been
Have
to
you
the country?
ever been to the country?
He has called her
He has
many
called
times.
her many times.
You
You have not ever come to my house. You have not done this kind of work before. The company has got the kind of experience that we need. I have gone to an expert about my problem.
He has given
He
her
has
an
given
expensive
her
ring.
an expensive ring.
Have
Have you ever had a bad accident?
She
She has kept rings to give to her daughter.
She has let me take
She
her car
has
to the
let
city.
me take her car to the
We have
city.
made plans to see you
We
soon.
have made plans to see
He
you
has
soon.
often needed more
He
attention
has
from his
often
father.
needed more
Have you
attention
ever
from
put
his
soup in a
father.
bowl?
Have you ever put
I have
soup in
often
bowl?
said that I would
I
give
have
you other
often said
opportunities.
that I would give you
Have
other
you seen the
appointments.
damage to his car?
Have you seen the damage to this car?
The air has
The
never
air
seemed
has never
so clear.
seemed so clear.
I
I have sent you some pictures
should
that
get
you
soon.
should get soon.
He has taken
He has
fruit
taken
to some
fruit
sick
to see
friends.
some sick friends.
I have always wanted
More power at
I
work.
went left when I should have gone right.
I went left when I would have gone right.
Extra discussion about the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense can be confusing, so let's spend more time talking about it. The present perfect tense is so confusing that even native English speakers often use it incorrectly. They often use the past tense and the present perfect tense interchangeably, as if they can mean the same thing. However, they do have different meanings. For example, consider this sentence. He called her many times.
He called her many
The
times.
verb called is in the past tense. The past tense is the correct tense if we know specifically when he called her. For example, if we know that he called her many times yesterday, then the past tense is correct. However, if we know that he called her in the past, but we don't know specifically when he called her, then the present perfect tense is correct. He has called her many times.
He has called her many times.
Now let's consider another use for the present perfect tense. You use the present perfect tense to refer to an action that began at an unspecified time in the past and has continued to the present time. For example, the air has never seemed so clear before. That we don't know specifically when the air began to seem so clear in the past, but it still seems clear at the present time. Here's a similar sentence. I have always wanted
more power at work.
This sentence means that you began to want more power at work at some unspecified time in the past, and that you continue to want it at the present time. And finally, notice also how you form questions with present perfect tense verbs. You begin with the auxiliary verb, followed by the subject, then the other verb or verbs, and then the remainder of the question. For example, have you ever been to the country? The auxiliary verb is have. The subject is you. The rest of the verb is ever been, and the remainder of the question is,
have you ever been to the country?
Congratulations! We finished the 9th step in our 12-step learning system. By now, I'm sure you're aware of the power of the vocabulary you've learned so far. You can see it doesn't take a large number of words to be able to communicate effectively and in English. See you in lesson 37.
Accident.
Accident, авария.
Air.
Air, воздух.
Attention.
Attention, внимание.
Damage.
Damage, ущерб.
Experience.
Experience, опыт.
Expert.
Expert, эксперт.
Fruit.
Fruit, фрукт.
Kind.
Kind, сорт.
Opportunity.
Opportunity, возможность.
Plan.
Plan, план.
Power.
Power, помощь.
Problem. Ring.
Ring, кольцо.
Left.
Left, левый.
Right.
Right, правый.
Often.
Often, часто.
Soon.
Soon, скоро.
Have you ever had a bad accident?
Have you ever had a bad accident? Попадали ли вы когда-нибудь в тяжелую аварию?
Have you ever put soup in a bowl?
Have you ever put soup in a bowl? Вы когда-нибудь наливали суп в миску?
Have you seen the damage to his car?
Have you seen the damage to this car? Вы когда-нибудь видели ущерб, причиненный его машине?
He has called her many times.
He has called her many times. Он позвонил ей много раз.
He has given her an expensive ring.
He has given her an expensive ring. Он дал ей дорогое кольцо.
He has often needed more attention from his father.
He has often needed more attention from his father. Он часто нуждался в большом внимании со стороны своего отца.
He has taken fruit to some sick friends.
He has taken fruit to some sick friends. Он взял фрукты некоторым больным друзьям.
I have always wanted more power at work.
I have always wanted more power at work. Я всегда хотел больше власти на работе.
I have gone to an expert about my problem.
I have gone to an expert about my problem. Я пошел к эксперту по поводу моей проблемы.
I have often said that I would give you other opportunities.
I have often said that I would give you other opportunities. Я часто говорил, что мог бы предоставить тебе другие возможности.
I have sent you some pictures that you should get soon.
I have sent you some pictures that you should get soon. Я отправил вам несколько снимков, так что вы скоро, возможно, их получите.
I went left when I should have gone right.
I went left when I should have gone right. Я пошел налево, хотя мне следовало идти направо.
She has kept her rings to give to her daughter.
She has kept her rings to give to her daughter. Она сохранила свое кольцо, чтобы передать своей дочери.
She has let me take her car to the city.
She has let me take her car to the city. Она разрешила мне взять ее машину, чтобы доехать до города.
The air has never seemed so clear.
The air has never seemed so clear. Воздух никогда не казался таким чистым.
Their company has gotten the kind of experience that we need.
Their company has gotten the kind of experience that we need. Их компания получила такой вид опыта, который нам нужен.
We have made plans to see you soon.
We have made plans to see you soon. Мы составили план скоро с вами увидеться.
We have not done this kind of work before.
We have not done this kind of work before. Вы никогда раньше не выполняли такую работу.
You have not ever come to my house.
You have not ever come to my house. Вы должны никогда не приходить в мой дом. Это котам, которые пакостят, надо говорить. Expert. Air. Kind. Experience. Damage. Plan. Problem. Accident. Ring. Power. Attention. Fruit. Opportunity.
Expert.
Expert.
Kind.
Kind.
Attention.
Attention.
Power.
Power.
Ring.
Ring.
Damage.
Damage.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
experience,
experience,
plan,
plan,
air,
air,
fruit,
fruit,
accident,
accident,
problem,
problem,
power,
power,
opportunity,
opportunity,
ring,
ring,
attention,
attention,
problem,
problem,
accident,
accident,
expert,
expert,
kind,
kind,
experience,
experience,
plan,
plan,
fruit,
fruit,
damage,
damage,
air,
air,
problem,
problem,
opportunity,
opportunity,
ring,
ring,
air,
air,
accident,
accident,
damage,
damage,
expert,
expert,
fruit,
fruit,
attention,
attention,
plan,
plan,
kind,
kind,
experience,
experience,
power,
power,
damage,
damage,
expert,
expert,
kind,
kind,
opportunity,
opportunity, Ай,
fruit,
успела. Ты не успеваешь, ты пишешь неправильно.
expert,
Expert,
kind,
kind,
attention,
attention,
experience,
experience,
fruit,
fruit,
plan,
plan,
accident,
accident,
air,
air,
problem,
problem,
damage,
damage,
opportunity,
opportunity,
ring,
ring,
power,
power, самые сложные. Димон.